Hi there, students. This is a review of our Zoom meeting today, August the 20th, for medical anatomy. And this will help you to complete your makeup assignment. So we're going to go over a little bit in class today, the cavities, the regions of the body. So I want you to pay specific attention to this particular picture where it shows the body divided into two different parts. Actually 4 quadrants. Sorry about that. Keep in mind that the heart of a person is slightly to the left of center. And remember, when you're looking at someone, facing someone, their right is actually your left. So when you're a physician and you're looking at someone for surgery, the left side of their body is where your right hand is. So keep in mind that we have labeled quadrants. We even have different regions of the body. And the reason for that is so that when a physician palpates or presses on the body in various locations, they will know which organs they should expect to find there. So you can see that we have epigastric, which is the the prefix means on. Gastric means stomach. So guess what? In that upper region called the epigastric region is slightly above or on the stomach. Hypogastric means below stomach. Umbilical would be right in the center of someone's belly. So these are all different regions. The ones you really need to know, you don't need to know every name. There are actually specific names for each one. But you do need to know generally that there are body regions and that the right and the left of a person are the opposite of your right and left if you are facing them. Just a quick review on anatomical directions. Front of the person, the back of the person. Front is also anterior, ventral. Back, posterior, dorsal. Head end is cranial, whereas tail end tends to be called caudal. Superior means above, inferior means below. Medial means toward the middle, lateral means toward the side. Distal means farther away from the heart or the trunk. Proximal means closer into the heart or the trunk. Here's one kind of showing the body cavities, which you also had on your activity on your last Google Slides. So just a review of what those are called. You have the spinal cavity, cranial cavity, thoracic, abdominal, right below it, the pelvic. Together they make up the abdominal pelvic. All of those on the tummy side are called the ventral body cavities. Planes, before we go into the planes, there are 3 planes if you were to divide the body into sections by plane. The first one is called the sagittal plane, and then that divides a person into right and left side. Coronal, the other name for coronal is frontal. A frontal plane divides a body into the anterior portion and the posterior portion, or ventral and dorsal. Transverse plane divides a person into a superior and an inferior portion. Okay? And then when they went into Google Classroom, this is what they worked on together. So they went through and they did as many of these as they could today. So as you go through here, I want you to go ahead and stop this video and do as many of these as you can. And I'll probably be putting a question into Google Classroom for you to show me what you can do. And that's all I had planned for you, my friends.